A lot less red on this map could mean a major change in plans for many parents. Every week, the Ohio Department of Health rates counties across the state on this color-coded scale in terms of public health concerns during the pandemic. Now, since the system started, Franklin County has been in the red. Well, not anymore. That's because there have been 5 straight weeks of declining cases of COVID-19 in the county, as you see on this graph. And because of those consistently declining cases, the health department now recommends that students begin a slow return to in-person classes. And Tina Ramos joins us now with what this means for a lot of families this morning, Friday. Tino.
Yeah, I can tell you, Pete, we are now starting to get a little more direction, a clearer picture of sorts, and some good news for many school districts across Franklin County, including right here at Columbus City Schools. It now appears, and you saw it right there, that Franklin County is making progress in stopping the spread of COVID-19. Now, the thing about this is that now that Franklin County has moved into the orange level for risk at this point, Columbus City Schools and others are actually rethinking their plan to head back to school. Now, the Columbus Public Health Department is making the recommendations now that schools should move to a hybrid model, some days learning in class and some online. This is a change from the past several weeks, and it includes guidelines in the district that it moves into the direction. Guidelines like mandatory masks, a 24-hour number where parents can report positive cases, and schools should create a seating chart for classrooms and buses to ensure social distancing. And the health department is sure of one thing: it's still not clear when schools will get back to normal.
I think we need to get to a point where we have, some type of herd immunity and probably a vaccine before we can get back to school the way we saw it in January and February. So we're a long time off from that.
Okay, so now that these new recommendations have come down, we want to kind of give you an update on some of these schools that we're talking about. Columbus City Schools, of course, is one of them. They will remain on remote learning at this point. That could change down the road. Now, we've also learned that Hilliard City Schools, they will now move to a hybrid model because of these new recommendations. And we've also learned from Southwestern City Schools, well, they are remote right now, but will move to that blended learning that will take place on September 8th. Tino Ramos, 10 TV News.